All right. All right. What up? What up? Yo, YouTube. Before I push any of these other buttons, I wanted to push YouTube first because I want to apologize, man. I haven't put content on YouTube in a very long time. I am sorry. I'm sorry. These other platforms have taken off for me. That's not an excuse, okay? But I do apologize. I wanted to come on YouTube and apologize personally. In 2024, I've said it before, but I shouldn't have taken a break on you guys. You guys were the first you were the first people to believe in me. You were the first people to support me. You know, you were the first one. So that's why I'm going live with you now before I hit these other buttons and try to go live on these other things. What I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to open up this box that I got from Jeremy. So just to bring YouTube a little bit up to speed, my business has taken off tremendously. I was going to be a part of a Three Kings tour. That tour got canceled. I'm still cool with the people that I was going to do the tour with, but I learned so much. And while I make this video, I'm going to go live on YouTube. This is TikTok, and I have 2 Facebook pages that I'm going to go live on. And I think that's it. So I'm going to push the buttons on these other ones. I'm going to welcome the other people in, but I just wanted to take a moment. None of these people are getting this part. I want to take a moment to just say thank you to everyone that's subscribed to my channel. Thank you for everyone that sends me messages. I will do a better job of communicating with you through that. But you can find me on TikTok, and I post on Facebook every day. But let me get these other platforms going, and I'm going to jump live and go live with everyone, all right? All right, we're going to get TikTok rocking here in a second. All right, cool. That should be TikTok. All right, TikTok's rolling. TikTok may be a little slow. I might lose TikTok for a minute, but you guys hang in there with me. Yo, TikTok, what up? I don't go live that much on TikTok, but I'm going to start doing a little bit better, okay? And I'm live over here on YouTube. I'm live over here on TikTok. I have to go live on 2 other platforms. I'm going to go live on Facebook on those other things. So just give me a second here, TikTok. And my apologies if the signal is a little choppy. I'm using one of my burner phones to go live on TikTok. I'm going to unbox Jeremy's. Curated his glassware, and I'll make a cocktail while we're doing it. So I'm making it a little twisted, so forgive me. But let me go live on these other platforms to make sure I'm good to go. And thank you guys for always rocking out with me, man. I appreciate it. I can hit Facebook at any time, man. I can always go live on Facebook. They're always good to go. Facebook is always ready. All right. Yo, what up, Facebook fam? What's up? What's up? Corey Brimmer, Sugar Rim Bar, man. I'm live on some other devices, so just in case you do not know, and if you're following me on other platforms, I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on TikTok over here. I'm going live on Facebook right here. I'm trying to get my other feed up on my other Facebook channel. So just give me a second here while I try to get this thing up. Thank you guys for always supporting me, man. I appreciate it. Thank you guys on TikTok. Thank you guys on YouTube. And look, I went live on YouTube first because they were the first people. Saying that my camera's not supported. It's cool. It's cool. I'll switch it next time. I'll just switch it next time. I don't think I can go live on my Sugar Rim Bar Facebook page. Neither here nor there. We're not gonna wait for that. So look, while you're here, I want to thank my guy Jeremy, man. Jeremy sent me these curated by Jones Interiors glassware. I have not opened them. He sent them to me probably about a month ago. I've just been that busy. But I wanted to open it live with you on these platforms. And I thought while I'm doing that, I might as well make a cocktail too. Because, you know, when I start drinking, I get a little wonky. All right, so if you guys do not know, I tagged Jeremy Jones. I am Cake King. You can go on his platforms, you can find him. Jeremy has close to 200,000 followers, man. And it's so dope to see people that I know and people that I'm connected to be successful in their fields. Jeremy is Cake King. He's a baker. He was one of the guys I was going to do one of the Kings. I was going to do three Kings tour with. Unfortunately, we aren't doing the tour, but that doesn't mean that I can't take time to stop and support my brother, right? So he came out with some glassware. He also just launched a mix. I don't mean to be pointing my knife at y'all. He also just created a stand mixer. And if Jeremy, if I'm saying this wrong, please correct me if I'm saying this wrong, Jeremy, but from what I can gather when I was hanging out with you, Jeremy would raffle off these mixers, and it was KitchenAid, I believe, and he contacted KitchenAid. He was like, hey, I'd love to partner with you. Give me an affiliate link. I'd love to do something with you. And from what I can gather, and Jeremy, you can correct me if I am wrong. All right. From what I can gather, he just decided just to do his own thing, and that in itself inspires me, because over the last 11 days, Jeremy generated over $100,000 selling those kitchen stand mixers. That's incredible to me, man. And just to know that, like, I know that guy, right? I know someone that did over $100,000 in 11 days in sales is phenomenal. But let's get to it. I don't want to put my address out there. Let's cut this baby open and let's see what we got. All right, how does it open? Where's it open at? All right, this side, that's the top. Okay, I see that opens that way. Oh, maybe it opens this way. All right, let's check these babies out. So first, I'm always big on packaging, right? What does your packaging look like when you get your stuff? So if you guys can see, we just opened it up, and it's got this really nice soft foam insulation, which as you probably may or may not know, this is going to protect your glassware as it's being transported. And take a look at these, man. Take a look at that. Facebook, take a look at that. Hopefully I don't drop anything. All right. 4-piece glassware set. There you go. YouTube and TikTok. 4-piece glassware set. Let's take one of these babies out and see how they feel. Wow. This is nice. I'm going to take 2 out. So I'm holding these, and they're really, because they have these ridges, if you can see, because they have these ridges on the glassware, they're very easy to hold in your hand because of the ridges. How many times have you, bartenders out there, how many times have you grabbed the glassware and it slips out of your hand? These ridges make this extremely easy to hold. I'm also noticing there's this little notch on the bottom. I'm assuming that would make the, it makes the drink, when you put the glass down, it's going to sit off center. Here, let me close this up so I can show you what I'm talking about. See that little notch underneath? Oh, sorry, that's not on. See that little notch? You guys see that little notch underneath? So that little notch that's in the glass, when you place your glass on the counter, can you guys see that? Can you see how it's rocking back and forth? Like it's almost tilting over? It's just kind of cocked to the side a little bit. And the glass has some substance to it. It has some weight to the glass. So really sturdy glass, really easy to hold in your hands because of the ridges. All right. I'm not quite sure Jeremy's price point on these. If you go to his pages, it's I Am Cake King. You can find the glassware, and I would highly recommend. Not even sure if he sold out of them, but definitely grab you a set. For me, he sent me a set of 4. So they come in a set of 4. They're going to come in this box. It has his name already on it. Curated by Jones Interiors. All right. Now that that's done, Jeremy, shout out to Jeremy at Cake King. Thank you for sending that. Let's make a cocktail. So what I was thinking was, I don't drink a whole lot that much anymore. I'm trying to slow down, but I love a good old fashioned. And I'm just a sucker for a great cocktail. I'm a classic cocktail kind of guy. I'm a simple, easy cocktail kind of guy. I don't like a lot of mixed things. Full disclosure, before I even do this, I may get a little tipsy. Okay. So in the event that I get a little bit tipsy on this, please, please, please do not judge me for anything that I say, okay? It is the alcohol talking, and it is not me. So if you guys do not know, an old fashioned is sort of the original cocktail. It's the first cocktail. It's the first drink where we mix stuff, right? It's a staple drink, pretty simple and easy to make. It's a safe go-to. So the ingredients that you're going to need to make your old fashioned are you're going to need some sort of whiskey bourbon, right? Oh, one other thing before I get started with that. You can make your old fashioned any kind of way you want to if you're drinking it at home, okay? Don't let anybody tell you that you have to make your drink a certain way. I'll go through some steps of how to make it. It's going to take me longer to explain the old fashioned than actually making the old fashioned, all right? So the first thing you're going to do is, of course, we have our glass, right? This is going to be our glass that we're going to serve, that we're going to have our cocktail in. I'm going to have my mixing glass. Now, some bartenders use shakers and tins to make theirs. I'm not going to do that today. Look at all the stuff I got up there, right? All bartending stuff. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to mix this in my mixing glass, and we're going to pour that into our cocktail glass. I think we're going to use I'm going to use some Uncle Nearest today. So I'm a big I love black-owned brands. I got some Uncle Nearest. I got some Whiskey Right. These are great, dope black brands. If you look behind me, I have some that's some Tin Cup. I got some Mercer. Well, the Mercer's almost gone. This I've been drinking this, and then I have Shannon Sharp came out with his own brand, so have that as well. But the things we're gonna do, I'm gonna use Uncle Nearest. I'm gonna use Uncle Nearest. We're gonna use some bitters, and there's different types of bitters. So this is your Angostura aromatic bitters. This is probably the bitters that everyone knows. This is the staple, true and true, tried and true, through and through bitters that everyone knows. This is Hella Bitters. Same thing, just a different company. They're really dope. I've done events with them before. Really dope company, so you can use them. And then you have some, this is Black Walnut Bitters. You have some bitters that are flavored bitters too. So check those out. And the way that you would start or build your old fashioned, you would do it with either a sugar cube, which is cool. The old school way is to take a sugar cube and your cherry and sort of muddle that into your cocktail. I don't really do that, and I'm not judging anybody that does that, right? I'm going to use a little bit of simple syrup because I don't have sugar cubes. Like, who has sugar cubes? So I'm going to use simple syrup, which is equal parts sugar and water. I'm going to put that in here. I'm going to do about 4 dashes of my bitters, and then my secret ingredient is going to be this dark maple syrup. I'm going to use this dark maple syrup to really enhance my old fashioned. This to me, it brings out. I also probably, what I think I'm going to do? I might even smoke my old. You know what? I think I'm going to smoke the old fashioned too. Maybe we'll do a smoked old fashioned. All right, so some other things that I need is I'm going to need some ice cubes. I'm going to grab the ice cubes really quick. Just give me a second. I'm going to, in my mixing tin, I'm going to use regular ice cubes that you're going to hear me getting out of my refrigerator. And then I always have, I'm just going to grab some real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm just right here at the fridge. I'm going to use these ice molds. I always have frozen ice molds. You can find these on Amazon. I'll go back somewhere in these videos and I'll add like a link to my Amazon storefront and you can pick those up. But these ice molds, you literally can use these. These are really, really great for your cocktails, all right? And they come out really, because they're sort of plastic, and if you can see, I have tons of them. I don't know if you can see up here, but man, I could make 100 ice molds out of these. All right, so we're gonna take our ice cube, our large ice cube, and we're gonna put that right down into our Cake King Curated by Jeremy's drinks. We're gonna serve our drink over top of this ice cube. But before we do that, we're gonna add our simple syrup. So we only need maybe a ½ ounce simple syrup. And then we're gonna use I'm gonna use a black walnut bitters, 4 dashes of that, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 dashes of bitters. I'm gonna grab a little bit of ice. I don't need a lot. You don't need a lot of ice. I'm coming, y'all. Hang in there with me. Don't hang up yet. Don't hang up yet. We're just getting enough ice just to chill the drink down, okay? I don't want to dilute the drink. I just want to chill the drink. And then we're going to do 2 ounces of our Uncle Nearest. Here, I'll use this one. We're going to do 2 ounces. Well, we can do a little bit more. we're going to do 2 ounces. So I know I have a jigger somewhere. So I free pour. I'm at home. You're at home. But this is a jigger. You can do 2 ounces inside your jigger if you have a jigger at home. But if you're bartending somewhere, use your jigger. But I'm at home. These are at-home cocktails, all right? And I ain't started drinking yet, okay? All right. Now, as I said before, my drink is sort of dying. It is because I'm making a video and I'm talking to you. I wouldn't be doing this if I was making cocktails. We're going to use our long spoon, and we're going to stir our drink. We're not breaking up the ice. We're not doing anything crazy and making it diluted. You know what I don't have in here? I mean, I know I have a Hawthorne strainer probably somewhere, but the strainer that I would use for this would be like a Jubilee strainer. I don't have one. I got one in my bar kit. This is a Hawthorne strainer. This wouldn't be the one that I would use for this. My other one's in my bar kit somewhere. The other one looks like a spaghetti strainer. It almost kind of looks. Here, let me grab one of these spoons. I'll show you what it looks like. It kind of looks like this a little bit. But it's a strainer like this. So imagine this with this on there. That's what I would use to do that. And so we're gonna put that down on here, and we're gonna go right into our cocktail. You guys can see that. All right, beautiful. So you got your nice big ice cube in there. You got your old fashioned. Now the garnish, look, this is a lot. Let me drink down a little bit. The garnish that you would do for this would be an orange. Let me grab one of those. I know I got one in my fridge. Would be an orange peel. So we're gonna grab our orange peel, grab our knife, and we're just gonna make a nice orange peel like that. Now there are a couple of things that you can do with this orange peel. You could zest it and get the zest of the orange right into your cocktail and then drop it in. You could also warm it up. Hold on, let me grab a torch. You could take a torch or a lighter, or it doesn't have to be a torch like this. You can use one of these two, okay? Because I don't want people at home thinking like you got to have all this fancy stuff. You don't, you can use this, where you can take this torch and you can light it up, heat it up. And what you're doing is you're getting the oils all ready. And then what you do is, well, you can't see it, but you keep the flame going. And you couldn't see it because I didn't hear it. There's going to be like a flicker. Think like almost like Christmas lights. There's going to be a little flicker. And you get the zest of the orange in here. And then you just run that sort of around. And you can drop that in your cocktail. You can also add a cherry. I don't particularly add cherries to my old fashions because, if it's, if you're a real connoisseur or snob, not saying that I am, but you would use like a Luxardo cherry, which has a lot of rich syrup. It's a deep syrup that you would have in your cocktail. But this would be your classic old-fashioned cocktail. So cheers to everyone. You know what? Let's go ahead and smoke it, man. Let me move a lot of this stuff out of the way. Let's go ahead and smoke this cocktail. Because I bought this smoking kit, and I haven't even had an opportunity to even use it yet. This will be my first time. I ordered it the other day. I was going to use it for an event, but I ended up not using it for the event, and it's actually still in the package. I ordered it from, again, Amazon, and if you're interested, I'm going to show you 2 smoking kits. Let me just clear this little area right here. I'm going to show you 2 different types. I got my book, my Never Give Up book, right here. Let me show you 2 types of smoking kits. Give me 1 second, let me grab one. All right, so check this out. Actually, I have three. So this you can find on Amazon. It's real simple, it's real easy. I'm gonna bring it to every camera so you can see it. Your different types of wood chips will go in here, right down in here. Then you would light it with any type of flame or whatever, and then it would smoke. These are okay, but they don't last that long. Now, it's nothing like, I don't have anything against them. They're just, after a certain time, the fan on the inside gets a lot of residue and it gets stuck, and you really need to go in there and clean it after every use. But ain't no real bartender gonna be really cleaning this thing after every use. All right, so we're not gonna really be doing that. The second one I want to show you is this one. I got this from Amazon as well. And in this kit, it's an all-in-one kit. So if you see, I don't want stuff falling out on my live. So if you see, it's got the gun, it's got the wood chips, and it has the topper. It's got the topper to put on top of your cocktails to get the smoke. So let me show you how this one works. With this one, this is that smoking element. This top comes off, and if you see there, your wood chips will go in there. And if you can tell, I've already used it. This is probably one of the fastest and easiest ones to use, because this one's a little bulky, and and I remember when we were doing events, it was kind of, you had to take this out and it got a little sticky. This one really doesn't do that. So you have your choices of wood chips, and you can use any kind of flavored scented wood chip you like. Let me just grab one, make sure one's open. This is a pecan or pecan, your pecan wood chips. And let me just show you. You're just gonna grab a pinch of those, almost like you're grabbing salt or you're grabbing pepper. And let me hold this back up for you. You're gonna place that. Can everybody see that? Hey guys, look, do me a favor, on every platform, if this is okay, if I'm doing all right, give me a number 1. Just give me a number 1 on every platform if I'm doing okay. I can't really see. All right, so check this out, guys. You're gonna drop this right down in here, right? Then what we're gonna do is you're gonna take your torch. We're gonna put this right over the cocktail, right? So you can place that right over the drink. You guys see that? Thank you for those ones. Thank you for those ones. Thank you for those ones. Now check this out. You can't see my flame. I'm sure you can hear it though. And you're gonna see some smoke starting to come up. I'm now smoking my cocktail. You guys see that? I'm smoking my cocktail right now. And then what happens is, see that smoke rising? Let me put the flame. There we go. See that? You let that sit on your cocktail, and when you take it off, oh my God, I should have recorded that. Look how the smoke is just lingering over the bottom. I'm gonna do it again for you. I'm gonna do it one more time. I want you to see how the smoke is just lingering over top of the drink, because it's so heavy, it's so thick. Let me come over there, you TikTok. Check this out. Watch when I take this off. Now it may be a little bit too smoky now, and I've done it twice, but so now what happens is that smoke is now imparted into your drink. So when you bring it up to your face, you bring it up to your nose, you're instantly gonna get that pecan, that smoke, that hickory type. It's really good. Now let me show you one other way, which I really want to do. Let me show you the other way. Just stick with me for a little bit. Let me clear this out of my way. Oh, can you guys hear the noise that's happening? Do you hear like a humming noise? I completely forgot. I'm dehydrating. Let me take this out. Let me turn this off. I'm actually dehydrating a bunch of limes right now, so I apologize. I wasn't even thinking that this thing could have been humming in the background. What we do is we dehydrate. So I don't want to. I'm moving into the space where I don't want to waste anything in my business. So this is a dehydrator. Again, you can get this on Amazon too. And sometimes I may buy a box of lemons, limes, fruit, or whatever. So to preserve those, we should have been doing this a long time ago, but we're starting to dehydrate the fruit that we have. And once this is dehydrated, I bought these containers. You can find these. I got these at Target. Target for the bougie people, okay? I want to say they were $6. I could not turn that down. $6 was the deal. So we put them in here, or you want to put them in, and I bought these off Amazon too. These are limes that I dehydrated. And you want to put them in an airtight container so they can last longer. I was putting these in Ziploc bags, and then just over time they would grow what's the fuzz, man? Mold. They would grow mold on them. But I'm going to put them in these containers. I'm going to keep the lids tight. Hopefully a lot of air doesn't seep down in there. Or I may do some mason jars. And I've been thinking about getting a vacuum sealer to do that. I have one that I can do with bags. But anyway, I'm getting too far off track. Getting sidetracked. Getting scatterbrained. Let me show you what I ordered from Amazon. And that's this. I haven't even opened it yet. Like, this is Christmas. I ordered, this is another smoker that I ordered, and I don't even know what it looks like. I'm actually opening it up right now with you guys live. I'm hoping that it looks like what I think it's going to look like, and I'll be able to use it in the way that I'm thinking. I just don't know. But let's open this baby up. Let's see what we got. TikTok, let me turn you to the side. I'm sorry, TikTok. I don't want to leave y'all out. They can see me on the other platforms. I want you to see me too, TikTok. Gotta show love to the TikTok fan, man. And another thing I was saying, as I'm opening this, I'm talking to you. Another thing I was saying before I went live on Facebook, and before I went live on TikTok, I went live on YouTube. If you guys do not know, a lot of you on TikTok, you don't know this, but I have a life on Facebook. And Facebook is a platform that I used to go live. Well, I still do. I go live every day. But the first place where I got monetized and the first success that I ever had with getting a lot of followers was on YouTube. And I made a ton of YouTube videos. And the YouTube videos, they're older videos. They're still good. They're still bangers. But they are so difficult to edit and make and, it's not about trying to go viral, but trying to put up all this good information. It's so much easier for me to just make a TikTok. It's so much easier for me just to hit the live button on Facebook. I do need to get back on YouTube. So what I was doing was I was apologizing to the people on YouTube because I haven't made a video on YouTube I shared my TikTok reels, but I haven't personally made a video on YouTube it's been years. And I probably have 30,000 followers on YouTube. And I apologize to them. I wanted them to know that I appreciated them for supporting me back when no one was supporting me, man. YouTube was holding me down. I was getting a nice check. I was getting a nice little check from YouTube, man. And I don't know why I didn't keep going on with it. I just stopped. It just it became a lot to edit and make videos. Sorry. All right, so let's see what we got here. This looks like the bottom. It's these batteries? Oh, come on, man. Did it need batteries? It came with batteries. It did not come with batteries. Why would it need batteries? That's the LED light. I'm not lighting that. That's the light. I was like, oh, I'm not allowed to put batteries in the smoker. So it looks like, there's two. All right, let me move this to the side. There's two of these. This should be the glass housing that goes around it. Put this down so it doesn't break. And wrap this joint up. Yeah. All right, so check this out. Check this out. This is going to be dope. As long as I don't break it. They wrap the hell out of this thing. All right, there we go. All right, look. All right, so check this out. You guys ever been to those restaurants and they smoke your cocktails? Oh, sorry, TikTok. Sorry, TikTok. Let me get you back. Sorry, TikTok. I'm sorry, TikTok. Let me get you back over here. You guys ever been to those restaurants and they smoke your cocktails like this? So check this out. My incense. All right, we're gonna take our cocktail, this cocktail, we're gonna place it in here. Then we're gonna cover it like that, okay? So, move all this out of the way. It's going, I know you can see it here and here. I'm gonna bring it up on Facebook so you can see it and hopefully not spill anything. So that's what our cocktail is gonna go in, and I'm gonna use that smoker with this one to feed it through this tube. So check this out. Okay, I know you can see it there. Let me turn you down. All right, I know you can see it there. Facebook, let me bring you down so you can see it. All right, I think you'll be good here. Yeah, you'll be good right there. You'll be good there. All right, let's get some wood chips. Let's get some fire. Let's get the smoking, baby. Let's get some wood chips and some fire. Let's see what we got going on here. Now I haven't used it. If this thing doesn't work, y'all, I ain't used this thing in a minute. All right, so don't be mad at me if it don't work. But we gonna be in the energy that it does work. All right. I don't, you know, if it don't work, it don't work. But we're gonna be in the energy and the belief that it does work. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got my good torch. Can y'all see that? Can you hear it? That's my good torch. That's my good torch. All right. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this puppy on. And I don't know if you can hear the fan. And we're gonna light this baby. And what you should see happening is you see the smoke going in there? You guys see that? You see it getting smoky? Oh yeah. Yes. You guys see that? Let me step out of the way. You guys good on Facebook? Can you see that? Yes. So check that out. And you don't need to let it run long. Doesn't need to let it run long. But you smoke your cocktail, you let that sort of marinate a little bit in your cocktail for a little bit. Oh my God, man. Now, of course, again, remember, I would have made the drink faster. I would have did this faster. You would have had the cocktail fresh. You would have had the smoke fresh. But imagine, so now I'm going to take this out. And even when I remove it, it still has a seal in there, so I don't have to worry about the smoke escaping. The smoke is still in there. So the presentation of this is when I bring it to your table, when I bring it to you at the event, it's still got the smoke. As long as I don't raise it up out of there, it's still got the smoke in there. Can y'all see that? Facebook? Facebook, I got to show everybody else. Y'all always get the love, Facebook. Can you see that, YouTube? You got that, TikTok? You see that? And then, hopefully, I will not spill this. I pray to God that I don't. Because I would be doing this at your table, or I wouldn't be holding this in my hand. This would be on top of the bar or something like that. But watch as I look at that. And I can't describe the smell, the richness. Gonna die in here. But I can't describe the smell. Think of like your fireplace going. Think of like, and I know it's smoky, right? But think of that happening. My smoke detector's not gonna go off. But now your drink should be imparted with all of that smoke that went inside of your cocktail. Now you have a rich, deep, full body. So imagine you pair this with a cigar. Imagine you pair this with like a steak. Imagine you have a hearty meal, pasta, you know? That is a great cocktail. Even though it got watered down a little bit, even though I'm making a video, even though I'm talking, that is a great cocktail. The only thing that's going to end up happening, and I already know, these things are, this glass is so flimsy. It is so flimsy. I already know that somebody's going to break this. So I'm going to have to order some more. Or, you know, I'm going to have to bubble wrap the hell out of them inside and out and put popcorn in it. But this is a cocktail that I would have every single day, long day. I just want to chill. I want to relax. I want to sit by a fire. I want to turn my TV on. I want to Netflix and chill. This is what I would be drinking. And you can make this at home. So that's sort of the thing that I like about the way that I make cocktails. I want to make cocktails that anybody can enjoy. There's nothing wrong with having complex cocktails, but everybody should have these ingredients in your home. The only thing that, I kind of fancied it up with the smoke and all that, but if you have bourbon, if you have whiskey, if you don't have a sugar cube, just make simple syrup that's equal parts water and sugar. If you can go out and get bitters anywhere, it's really affordable. You don't have to get some high-end bitters. You have an orange, right? You should have some cherries. You don't necessarily need it, okay? You don't have to smoke it and all that, but anybody can make these cocktails. And then, like I said, go online. I'll go back and I'll add a link to my Amazon store where you can find a lot of these products. The glasses are from Jeremy at Cake King. I am Cake King. These are his glassware. That's just a beautiful cocktail. It's simple, it's easy, it's a two-step cocktail. Nothing complicated about that. If you do place your order with Jeremy, just tell me you saw it on my live or whatever, Jeremy doesn't have to give me a kickback. There's no affiliate link for you to go to. I just want to see, like I told you guys, I want everyone connected to me to have success. There will be, I don't know if you guys see my Sugar Rim Bar apron, but look, I got merch too, man. I have Sugar Rim Bar shirts. I produced some calendars that went extremely well. I'm so proud of those calendars. I made a holiday cocktail kit. I still have like one or two left. I have my Never Give Up book that's been selling really well. So if you're interested in anything that I may have to offer, I'm also working on building out a Sugar Rim Bar at home bar kit. So possibly what I'm thinking about doing is what I do now, right? Making cocktails. So imagine if we did this virtually. So imagine if you had the stuff that I had, and we can make cocktails at home. But you order the kit that I have that we're gonna make cocktails together. So I'm gonna come out with that, and then the next step is to curate a Sugar Rim Bar cocktail book, because a lot of these drinks and things and recipes that I love to have, you should have them at your fingertips. All right, so thank you guys for watching these videos. Thank you for encouraging me. Thank you, YouTube, for sticking by me all these years. Thank you to the new followers on Facebook. So YouTube, it's not that I don't love you, okay? This is that now Facebook overtook my YouTube channel. So on YouTube, I have 30,000 followers. On Facebook, I'm about to crack 54,000 followers, and I'm gaining 1,000 followers a week over on Facebook. I don't know where they're coming from. People are like, I don't know how you popped up in my feed. I don't know either. All right. And then TikTok, I have 35,000 followers. So somebody do some math for me. It's 54,000, 30,000, 35,000, 35.2. The 0.2 counts. What does that add up to? 54,000, 30,000, 35.2. I know my Facebook people are going to be on it, man. Somebody tells me what that adds up to, man. 54,000 people, 30,000 people, 35.2. I also understand that there's a 10 to 12 second delay on these platforms. Somebody tell me what that number adds up. And I haven't even included Instagram. So I'm going to have 54,000 people on Facebook, 30,000 people on YouTube, and 35.2 on. That's 119,000. Listen, y'all. On Instagram, my 2 Instagram pages, I have close to 7,000 people on each page. So that's another 14,000 people. So 119 plus 14, 4, carry the 1. what is that, 132,000 people? You're telling me I got 132,000 people at my fingertips? Okay, somebody do this for me. Thank you with the 119, I appreciate that. What's 119 plus, is that 132? Is that 132? I feel like that's 132. Is that 133? What's 119 plus 14,000? Is that 133? Come on, help me, guys. I went to public school. I'm not that good in math. Is 119 plus 14,000, is that 133,000? I think it's 133,000. That would be across all platforms combined. So, somebody do me another favor. Because, again, I don't have anything, I'm using my brain. If I offered a product, because this is what I'm thinking. Y'all just hang in there with me. If I offered some sort of product, right? Whether it's a t-shirt, a digital course, a mentorship, and I only did it for $9. $9, less than what it costs to have a membership at Planet Fitness. What's 133,000 times 9? This is how God is talking to me. I'm being real with y'all. What's 133,000 times 9? Somebody do that for me real quick. 133,000, I create something, a digital download, a workbook, an essay, a 10 steps to how to get something, whatever. I create a digital something and I only sell a coloring book and I only sell it for $9. What's 133,000 people times 9? Come on, y'all, before the alcohol kick in. Come on, TikTok, where y'all at? What's 133,000 people times 9? All right, Michelle says that 1,197,000. $1,197,000. Y'all, I know I'm standing in my house. I know I'm going live on all these platforms, but let me tell you something. If God can take me, and I ain't about to be preaching on y'all, okay? I know I was drinking and we were, but if my life has the potential to touch 1.1, nearly $1.2 million, why would I not create something? Why would I not go live? Why would I not do this? I can't sit on that. I'm tossing and turning every night. I got to come up with something. You're watching me do this. I'm live in my house. This is just my bar cart that I sit my liquor on. We all have the capability to excel and grow. I am living proof. Go on Vistaprint. Make you a website. Get your name out there. Go live every day. Get on these platforms that are free. Leverage these things, man. I can't thank God enough on all these platforms for allowing me to wake up and see my potential. I potentially can make $1.2 million. And let's just, okay, and then look, for kicks and giggles, let's say I don't make $1.2 million. Let's just say I make half of that. I don't even hit it at 100%. I only do half. $600,000? $600,000? Are you kidding me? Okay, let's say that I don't even do that. I only do 25%. $300,000. Are you $300,000? I was broke, y'all. Y'all not understanding this? I'm sorry. I apologize. Get a little bit beside myself when I start thinking about my blessings and the potential of what I could do. I get a little excited. I get a little bit passionate when I look at these platforms and I'm looking at you and I'm seeing the engagement, I'm seeing the people, and I'm seeing my numbers go up every day, and I'm just trying to figure out, God, like, what am I supposed to do? Look, I'm telling you, I'm making this content. I have no idea. So people sit back and think like, oh man, you gotta go get this money. I'm getting money as my business, but there's so many other things that I think I should be doing. So let me ask you this. if you've watched this so far, and if this has been great for you, why don't you tell me what I need to do? What course do I need to make? What product do I need to come up with that you would buy? Where would you support me? I'm dead straight face serious on all these platforms. What can I make? What can I come up with? What can I go to God with and pray for right now and say, hey, let me put this together, put out a quality something, and these people would support that. What does that look like? And look, I'm serious, man. If you feeling like it ain't nothing, then say that. You know what I'm saying? If you're like, hey man, I'm good with just watching your videos, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta make nothing. That's cool too. Because I'm telling you, I'm already in the space that I believe that God was supposed to bring me into. Facebook going ham. TikTok, where you at, man? Don't let Facebook outdo you. Come on, man. What should I make? What should I make that would have you support me? Because here's why I'm going to say this. This is water. Here's why I'm going to say this. And I've done this on other videos. So, it takes nothing for us. It takes nothing for us. I'm going to move this out the way so y'all can get this message. I'm sitting up here telling you, I can touch $1.2 million. Say don't have to ask for your support. This is not a sponsored whatever, okay? They don't have to come on these platforms and ask you to give them $9. These jokers, they don't have to knock on your door and make Instagram videos. You go right to the store and buy it. $100 for this bottle. And I'm just saying $9 for me. I'm just saying $9. But they're not, you don't have access to them. You can't talk on their page. You can't send them a direct message on their page. Billions of dollars, right? I ain't done. I don't even know how we even made these people famous. Like, you can't go there to an event without somebody asking for this. Well, this is a smaller bottle, but another $100 bottle that we run to the store to go get. We pulling up at the party. You pulling up at the kickback. They didn't ask for your support. They're not making content every day freely for 15 years, giving you apps and ways. They're not making videos on here. I make a lot of jokes over on TikTok, but they're not making videos entertaining you. They're saying, go buy my, they ain't even saying go buy my product. You making them famous. And a matter of fact, they raised the price. That's how great how great of a marketing tool we are. They raised their price on us. Didn't anybody not see that? I could go on and on and on. All of these companies. Remember when Jigga? Remember when they were number one? We determine what's hot. We set the tone. Ain't nobody buying this no more. Because Jay-Z ain't say to buy Grey Goose. Remember it was Armadale, Grey. Remember, I mean, come on, y'all. I know TikTok's a little young. I ain't getting on y'all, right? But remember when Diddy and Sor, we determine what's hot. We just say what's hot. So, why can't we create our own products? It's my book, Never Give Up. Just type in Corey Brim, Never Give Up. You can order the book online right now. It's $15. Order the book online. It's $15. Corey Brim, Never Give Up. It ain't the #1 bestseller. You know what I mean? I ain't talking down about my book. There's other books out there that'll knock mine out the water. But I'm going to tell you what my book got that no other book has. It's got this, a dream sheet checklist. There's no book on the planet that can give you the instructions other than the Bible, right? Basic instructions before leaving Earth that's going to help you get out of whatever situation that you may find yourself in. How do I know? Because this is what I did to create it. I did these things. There's 3 or 4 pages in here of some high quality gold mine $1 million stuff, but for $15. I'm not telling you that this part of the book is what's going to help you. This is good. This is the gold mine in the book. This is way more than $15. If you do this checklist, you will change your life. I promise you. I guarantee it. I stand behind it. Denzel. I stand behind it. That will change your life. It's 15 bucks. Go buy the book. I have other things. I have a calendar, which is great. Go buy the calendar. I have this apron on my stuff. I have shirts. Those are dope. But if you talk about, if you ask me, what do I want my legacy to be? What do I want to be remembered for? I want to be remembered for changing people's lives. It's cool that I can come out with a product. I can make liquor, right? I can go and start my own vodka company. I can start my own tequila company. I can start my own rum company, which is dope. But that ain't gonna change my neighborhood, my community. That's not gonna be a positive impact on my. That's not what I want my legacy to be. It can be a part of it, but this is what I want to be known for: helping my people change their lives. So if you support me, thank you for the comments, by the way. Thank you for always watching me. Thank you for inboxing me. Thank you for sending me messages. Thank you for letting me know that the message that I may be saying helps you in some sort of way. And just so you know, and I know that I'm glossy and sweating, but even though I'm talking about my book and we making cocktails, I want you to understand that this is not a sales pitch, okay? Like, this is not that. I just remember when I didn't have anything, and every day I make content, I make videos just to say that there's somebody out there that looks like you, that comes from a place that you come from. I changed my life. I now have an 840 credit score. I have a 7-figure business. I'm living my dream. I'm making cocktails, standing in my kitchen, you know what I'm saying, in a home in my name. And if God can do that sort of thing for me, and I'm not pushing religion on any of these platforms, okay? I tell y'all, what God and I have is personal. I'm not telling you that you need to have. I'm just saying, if God can change my life, I clearly see that things can change for anyone out there. No matter what you're going through, no matter what happened, no matter how low you may be, every single day is an opportunity for you to have a better life. And like that's the like if I'm selling anything, that's the pitch. The hook that you could be waiting for is me to tell you that you could be living your dream today. You don't have to wait to die to go to heaven. You can have heaven right now, if that's what you choose to have and if that's what you want to work for. All right, that was dope. So, thank you guys for watching these videos. Please, somewhere down in the comment section, ask me anything you want. I will go back through these. It may take me a little bit of time to get through everything, but ask me anything you want. I do need your help. Please give me some advice on what you think I should create where, people would just support. And no matter what you've been through, the toughest days, the loneliest nights, the moments when you've been passed over, the moments when you had an idea and you had a dream and it didn't work out, you put your all into a business or a relationship, and those things didn't work out. I am living proof to show you that when you work hard and when you believe in yourself and you never give up, that you can change. Your life can change. Your world can change, because it is happening. If you're consuming any of my content on any of these platforms, I'm showing you every day that it's possible. I'm not rich. I'm not famous. I don't aspire to be rich or famous. That's not my end goal. I come on these platforms to maybe allow you to see that somebody like you actually made it out. Like I made it out the hood, right? Got it out the mud, made it out the hood, and you don't have to struggle. Because I think sometimes we buy into that. We think that the struggle has to be part of our success. And I will tell you, 100 times out of 100 times, if I had to do this all over again, I would have skipped the struggle. Seriously. The abundant life, we all have access to it, and we all should be living it, and you should be inside of that. You should be experiencing what, so imagine what your life could potentially be if you had all the resources to become who you see yourself being. If you could change the lives of the people that you know that you can touch. And the only thing that's separating you from who you wanted to be is either money or status or access. So why struggle if you can just get right to the access? All right, man. I'm going to shut some of this stuff down. But continue the conversation down below. Ask me anything you want. Negative people will be blocked. All right? But thank you guys for watching these videos. Thank you for inboxing me. YouTube, thank you for hanging in there with me for so many years, man. I appreciate you guys. New followers on Facebook, thank you guys for joining me. I have no idea how I'm popping up on your stuff. I don't know how I'm gaining 1,000 followers every week. And then TikTok, man. Hey, I'll listen to my creators on TikTok. I love TikTok. I go to sleep watching TikTok. Right? I'm not over here. I told you I'm gonna share something. I'll say it to them to their face. Facebook is negative. It's something up with Facebook. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. It's just a land of negativity. And then YouTube, I love YouTube. I got to get back to more YouTube because that's where people search for answers. And then TikTok, man, y'all just keep me young. Y'all having fun. Y'all doing a lot of this. I tell you, look, once I get that Tamia dance down, it's over for you hoes. I will learn them dance steps, man. But thank you guys for watching these videos. Stay encouraged, stay motivated. Cardmember Sugar Ring Bar. Salute to all my folks out there. Salute, salute. And never give up. I need like some outro music. I need something to take me out. I'm gonna shut down TikTok first because I don't make no money over here. I don't even know how to shut this thing off. Is this it? I think this is it. Okay, YouTube, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, YouTube. I'm shutting you down, YouTube. I don't even know how